When you join the triangles together, you want to look for rows 2 and 4. So remember that your triangles start with 1 ring, 2 rings, 3 rings, and 4 rings. So the row numbers relate to how many rings are in that row. So that's why this is row 2 and this is row 4. Now let's look at row 3 for a minute. You have 2 triangles that are next to each other. This row 3, if we were looking at these as parentheses, this is a begin parenthesis and it's pointing into the center here. This one here is also a begin parenthesis, but it's pointing away from the triangles. It's pointing in the opposite direction. So you want to look for the ring that's pointing into the center, which is this one here. So you're looking at the highest point on the ring and seeing which way it's pointing. And remember that when you do one side of the hacky sack, the rings are going to be pointing in one direction, but when you do the other side, they're going to be pointing in the opposite direction. So you got to keep that in mind when you transition from working on one side of the hacky sack to the other. So go to the side, go to the triangle where the rings are pointing into the center. Take an open ring, and you're actually, each end is going to go into a ring. This end is going to go underneath ring 2, and this end of the ring is going to go underneath ring 4. Like that. Now you can lift this up if you need to, if that makes it easier. Then you're going to go over to your other triangle and do the same thing. Ring 4 goes into this end. Ring 2 goes into this end, and then you close them, or close it. So now if I set this back up again, what you've done is create another center ring, another row 3 ring. And notice that this is the new one here, that it's going in the same direction as the rest of them. So to finish one side of the hacky sack, do that for all the triangles, and then you're gonna put all the ring ones together. I think Chloe or Aiden and Luke could show you that. Then do the other side, same thing, join all your triangles. Remember that the triangles are going to be pointing in the opposite direction. And then when you have maybe one open triangle, or one set of triangles that you haven't put together yet, you can decide if that's a good time to put your beads in, or since they're pretty small, you may be able to close up all your triangles or join all your triangles. Then put the beads in the hacky sack. Put in as many beads as you want, whatever has a good feel for you, and then close it up, and you're done. I'm sorry I can't be with you today, but I hope that this is helpful. Bye-bye.